Okay, guys, so did you see that video? You've got the guy and girl. They're totally vibing, having like a really good chat, and then just bam. The guy, completely clueless, like zero awareness, just drops this comment like it's no big deal. He says something without even thinking, and you can just see the look on her face. She literally just freezes. She's like, seriously? And she mutters, 어이가 So, what just happened? Like, what is this oi? And why is she saying it's gone, like right at that moment? What's your theory? Let me know what you're thinking.
Okay, so look at this picture. This is a Met doll, which is basically like an ancient Korean millstone. And that "e" we've been talking about, it's this handle right here. Super important.
So for like ages, Koreans use this to grind up soybeans to make food, like kongguksu, cold bean noodles, which sounds pretty amazing right now, honestly. All right, so imagine this. You are so ready for lunch. You're going to make some kongguksu. You go over to the millstone to grind your beans, and the handle is just gone. Like, what do you even do? How would you react? It's a totally ridiculous situation, right? So here's the big question. Why did Koreans start saying 우이가 The handle is missing, instead of just, that's absurd or this is ridiculous? Well, that is exactly what I am here to break down for you.
Check out the next video.
애국하셨어.
So did you guys see that clip? That phrase, 애국하셨어요, 애국하셨어, what do you think it literally means? It literally translates to something like, you have saved the country. But hold on, what does playing video games all night have to do with protecting the nation? Like, what's the connection? Well, in Korea, here's the real nuance. It's this super funny, sarcastic way of teasing someone. It's like saying, oh my gosh, look at the patriot. You must be so tired from guarding the nation all night long. Basically, patriotism, 애국, is just being used as a metaphor for the act of playing the game. So, have you guys ever seen this in a K-drama, K-movie, or like a K-pop video? People in Seoul hanging out by the Han River, eating ramyeon or chicken and just having the best time. And so many times, right after they take a sip of that hot soup, they make this sound like kya or kyu, kya, kyu. Then they'll usually say a line just like this, 이게 한국에서 먹는 맛이지. Why? Like, why do they do that? It's because there's this amazing concept in Korean culture called Pungryu. Pungryu is basically this attitude of just enjoying the mut, which is like the vibe or the style, and the hung, like the fun and excitement of that exact moment. It's also why the Korean language has so many of these sensory onomatopoeia type words, like sol sol or sal rahing, to describe every little feeling. So you ready to really get into what Haemak and Pungryu are all about? Haemak is not merely about being funny, rather, it is a mechanism of humor rooted in affection and compassion for its subject, or a means of sublimating criticism against the powerful through laughter. Traditional arts, pansori, talchum. This is the clearest evidence. The core of traditional Korean narrative singing like pansori, example, Hungboga, Chunyanga, and masked dance dramas like talchum, example, Bongsan talchum, lies in satire and Haemak. Common people, unable to directly criticize the ruling class called yangban, would often mock them by artfully twisting words, using irony, or employing puns that utilize homonyms. In talchum, the yangban were ridiculed by being called a scholar who writes the characters for dog and cow. This subtly twists the phrase into an insult, a scoundrel like a dog or a cow, by pretending to refer to the Chinese characters for dog and cow. This indirect method of expression significantly influenced the development of the Korean language, promoting circuitous and ambiguous expressions over direct criticism. The DNA of this Haemak is also manifested in the chaotic or turbulent modern Korean society. Citizens express their personal opinions by creating humorous slogans or flags. This connects directly to the traditional spirit of Haemak, which sought to overcome a painful reality through humor. Pungryu refers to a philosophical attitude toward life that involves appreciating and enjoying nature and the arts, embodying a sense of mut, style, elegance, and hyung, excitement, enjoy. This cultural tendency has significantly contributed to the development of the Korean language, making it highly adept at expressing sensory and emotional nuances. A single word like baram, wind, is expressed in dozens of ways, such as solsol, softly, salang salang, gently waving, sayang sayang, whistling, rushing, and huimorachida, swirling, whipping up.
This linguistic richness stems from the fact that Koreans did not merely view nature as an object of observation, but rather attempted to meticulously feel and empathize with it as a subject of Pungryu, appreciation of nature and art.
Do you understand now? To understand Korean even a little bit, knowing concepts like Pungryu, the appreciation of nature and art, and Haemak, humor rooted in affection, will make it much easier. Well, see you next time.